By the way, this is not sponsored. This video is not sponsored. Hi guys, this is a long-awaited video and comeback, even though I said I come back so many times and I haven't come back until now. This is my 4-month journey opening up a small business. I decided I'm going to document my journey with this small business, and now that Yashahime is over, I thought it is time for me now to actually start. I've always had this really big interest in making a small business. Back when I was in grade 12, I was going to start a small business making apparel and stuff like that. I did make these like little t-shirt stuff, and I used acrylic paint, and I made my own like stencils out of like construction paper, and I like stenciled acrylic paint onto these shirts, but I didn't have like the startup money to do so. And I guess I am lucky enough now. I decided to start my little art business selling prints and stickers and stuff like that. And I also had like a lot of inspirations that really motivated me to start. First off, my friends, friend Nicole, friend Carlos from high school, my friend Alexis from college. Big inspiration of mine was Alyssa, DeCilios, Pascal Productions, Kasuk, Hanav Bara. So many inspirations in my life. So back in April, I decided to start. I've been doing so much research, small businesses, printing, and stuff like that. But when I started, I was like, okay, what do I need? I'm basically following this artist, and she did a vlog on how she makes art prints at home, and that's what I mainly want to do. I don't want to get like a company to print for me or anything. I think it's such a big learning curve, especially like, you know, I'm not in school, to learn how to create everything from home. And so I got Silhouette Cameo 4, which is what helped me cut all of my stickers. She's so cute! Actually, pink is a really nice color. As well as my Canon Pixma Pro 200. It's like big, but not that big. You might be like, bro, that's a freaking expensive printer. I was kind of thinking about the long run because my younger sister is going to be doing photography, so I thought she can obviously use the printer as well. I really wanted to do larger prints. I just wanted something that had like a big, wide variety of different paper materials and sizes that you can use. Obviously, when you're starting a business, you don't need the most expensive things. You can just start with what you have and work up. Also, I started this business not knowing a single thing. I honestly just learned everything on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I searched a whole bunch of small businesses and I analyzed all of their websites, seen all the description, seen how they ship. I bought a few things from small businesses to see how they package their stuff, how they ship their stuff, their pricing. So after I bought the equipment, I received it a few weeks later. They were both like super easy to set up, but the Cameo was a huge learning curve. The freaking cutter, the sticker cutter, which gives me the biggest headache. And that was like a whole other freaking journey. That's freaking There is a wide variety of materials you can use on it. It's not just the sticker cutter, even though I keep calling it a sticker cutter. So there isn't really a specific tutorial on how to do X, Y, and Z. You kind of just have to figure it out. My very first idea, I guess you could say, was the mini sticker pack. It was also kind of like a test run on how I learned how to use the printer and settings I should use, as well as the Cameo silhouette. So I had a lot of trials. I first wanted to try out the printing and like cutting process with like cheaper sticker paper, because sticker paper is a little pricey. It depends on the ones you get, but the ones I got was a little pricey. I decided to use this like cheap label sticker paper from Amazon and just to test it out. This is my first attempt. Color was off. It was just really hard to work with. So I ended up having to sacrifice a nice sheet of sticker paper. Obviously, it failed. It failed many times. It wasn't aligned, it wasn't cutting right, it was cutting too thin, or it was cutting too thick. So I guess after playing around with the software a lot, I've discovered registration marks. Wow! Registration marks is basically what tells the machine where everything is placed for it to kind of cut properly. And it took me a while to find that option. But then I ran into another problem with the Mac version of the Silhouette Cameo for software. If you print from the software itself, it was like glitchy. There is a glitch, so you can see here, it's not a straight line because it's glitched out. All of these stickers have imperfections and are all all glitched. These 3 are the only ones that came out perfect. Found on Reddit that you have to download an older version of the software for it to work. So I had to redo all of those stickers I already did. So for the sticker pack packaging, I didn't really know how exactly I wanted to do it. I never really had an idea. There was like the generic hang tag design, but I ended up going with this like little flat design. So this is the sticker pack. It is printed on cardstock paper, so it is a little thicker. It was really cute that way because you can see all of like the sticker designs, as well as it's really easy for shipping. So moving on from the sticker pack to the sticker sheets. So the sticker sheets, I ended up kind of developing a new like art style. I always kind of struggled with this because I think I was always really better at like realism type illustrations. I was really good at like drawing people, and I really wanted to practice character design, something more stylized, right? But I always really struggled incredibly hard with that because I didn't really know what kind of style I wanted. With realism, it's really simple because you just draw what you see, versus more stylized, it's just like there's a style, there's like more of an energy of a personality, and I didn't have that in my art. I guess after drawing so much during this journey, I kind of developed some type of style, which I'm really happy with. Yeah, so I was really inspired by the video game Omori. I really liked the soft type art style. When I drew the sticker sheets, I kept that in mind, like the soft, almost chibi-like design, but really simple as well. Round edges. With the sticker sheet, I wanted to pay tribute to as many characters as I can in the Inuyasha series, mainly because like when you see like merch that they put out, it's always like the main characters. And like, don't get me wrong, I love like Inu gang, I love Sesh gang, I love like the Naraku gang, but it's just like there's so many other amazing characters in the show that don't get the recognition through merch, right? So I wanted to kind of pay tribute to all those characters as well. I love the Band of Seven. They're all like, okay, not all of them, but as well as like Koga's gang, the priestesses, the modern era people. Also, I did like a water durability test with these stickers. I really thought it would be waterproof. I think it's waterproof if you just like pour water on it, but like I was like, no, when I'm gonna test this, I want to test the durability and tolerance to water. So I poured water on it, and then I scrubbed it to see if it would like survive. It didn't. Not waterproof. Definitely not waterproof. So after many hours of making sticker packs and sticker sheets and stuff like that, I was faced with a new problem. The dilemma that's happening right now with tinfoil ball and the cutter. It's aluminum. I was just cutting page of the notepad, and then it wasn't cutting properly. It was so ragged and disgusting looking. Like I like opened the blade up and stuff like that. I cleaned it out. The blade might be dull, and I think it might be dull because I'm dumb and I cut chipboard with this. That's why. I read online that you can sharpen the blade with a ball of aluminum foil. Okay, let's see if the aluminum ball worked. Ew! Yeah, see, this is how bad it was. I guess I'm too dumb. You're not dumb. I'm just stupid. So I ordered a new blade. It arrived and it was the wrong blade. I couldn't use it on the sticker paper. I couldn't use it on paper. It was only for like the thicker stuff. I ended up buying the correct blade later on because it was sold out at like local stores near me. I had to buy it from the website itself. So it took like 2 weeks to get here. And like I literally couldn't do anything really for 2 weeks because I couldn't make anything. I kind of just like chilled. Life hack. If you don't have low tack tape, you put tape on your clothes so it won't be too sticky. You wet your paper first and you wait. I ended up drawing the rest of the sticker sheets. I was originally gonna go with 5 sheets, but then because it took so long, I had like creative brain juice and I ended up making 10 sheets. The blades arrived 2 weeks later, and then I went back to work right away. And I think because I felt like I wasted so much time waiting for the blade for 2 weeks, even though I was drawing, when the blade came, I was just like irritated at like everything for some reason. All I'm doing is just trying to print some stickers, and you know, This freaking application just wants to give me head issues. What is really frustrating about these things is that even though you think you got it down, something will always freaking go wrong, no matter what. Like, looking back at these footage, I was just like, wow, like, why are you so bad, bro? Calm down. Calm down. You don't have to be angry over things. The new blade, I created the sticker books, which was super cool, and I was like really happy with it. I made basically the sticker books. These are the 10 packs, so this has all of the characters in it. I ended up also making the Aang stickers because I was like, I'm a YouTuber, I can make merch too. Haha. We have like inside jokes in the channel, I can make them too. The notepads were kind of spontaneous because I was scrolling on TikTok one day and I saw this TikTok from this girl who runs a small business, and she made like a tutorial on how to make notepads, and I was like, bro, that's actually so easy. They look so professional and like they look so easy. I can do that. I challenged myself to make notepads. That's why it kind of feels so random. Prints, stickers, and then notepads. Like what? I just really wanted to make notepads, okay? The way I made the sticker books is the same way as you make the notepads. A whole book that is like together. My first design of the notepads was actually really ugly. I really wanted to go with this like Shippo bubble design because I really love the Shippo bubble. I don't really know what I was doing with that. I ended up going with like a pink and teal combo, which was super ugly, and I ended up going with this like Sacred Jewel in a bottle design. My first design actually was 3.5 by 3.5 inches. I had 32 pages on the notepad. When I was designing the notepad, I actually backed it up with a 22-point chipboard. So loud, oh my god. And I actually hand cut everything with a paper cutter, and all of the pages were like really uneven, and it bothered me so much because it looked so unprofessional. It wasn't working out for me, so I ended up going with using the Cameo cutter. I also ended up downsizing it to 3x3 instead of 3.5 by 3.5. It's the same design, but just smaller. I added more pages. Instead of 32 pages on the bigger design, I went with 50 pages on the smaller one, which in my opinion is fine too. You get more pages. Notepad, so there are actually 4 stacks in here, and I just got these little clamps, and you just basically make them as straight as possible on one edge at least. Take some glue. I don't put too much, so then I have a brush here, and then you just brush it on, and now we wait. See the result, and then we have to remove the top one. So I just have an X-Acto knife. Hey, no problem. But yeah, and I was really happy with using the Cameo cutter instead. By the way, this is not sponsored. This video is not sponsored because it looks so much more professional. Look at that, so much more professional. The reason why I downsized was because if I went with the 3.5 by 3.5, I was only able to print 4 pages per piece of paper, and I just felt like it wasn't really efficient. I felt like I was wasting a lot of paper. I ended up going with this size so 6 pages could fit on one piece of paper. It was more efficient when I was using the Cameo cutter. So prints are pretty much self-explanatory. Prints are obviously the most easiest thing to make because after the drawing part, it's like you just print and stuff. Drawing is just like the most time-consuming part about it. So I decided to print 3 older illustrations for this launch. I later created 4 new ones. I guess you could say like the main print size for all of the prints are 8.5 by 11, and I printed it on Canon matte photo paper. And I really like it. It's really cute. And I also stamped all of the prints at the back, and I signed it by hand. I stamped the back with a custom-made stamp by No Issue, and actually it's my logo for my art accounts and stuff like that. I guess you could say, if I was to explain it, my logo is inspired by Bye Bye In. It's kind of modified in a way. It's supposed to be my initials ATT, but the T's are kind of different in the design. Oh, if you don't know what Bye Bye In is, Bye Bye In? Papayin? It's actually the original writing in the Filipino language. And yeah, and some of you might be asking, why aren't you selling your other Inuyasha fan arts? For example, the really popular ones like the Inuyasha and Kagome ones and Sesshomaru ones. The reason why is because I felt like it was really too similar to the original art style, and that's not what I wanted with the shop. With the shop, I wanted to develop my own style and my own being. The first new illustration that I made was actually Midoriko fighting demons, and this was hugely inspired by a rough sketch that I saw in the Inuyasha art book, and I kind of put my own twist to it. I was also inspired by traditional Japanese art style with the watercolors, the inks, the loose like brush strokes and stuff like that. I love the style. So the next 3 illustrations kind of all go together. So it's the Inu Gang walking print, the Sesh Gang walking print, and the Band of 7 walking print. The first print out of these 3 I actually made was the Band of 7 one, and it was super cute. It took me a long time to kind of develop the style within this because I wanted to emulate the style from my sticker sheets into this print. So I went with like the little chibi kind of style, soft style, cute style. The original drawing that I created actually had like a black outline. I asked a few friends, do you vibe with the outline? They're like, no. So it was kind of like a little color block with a thick pencil type shading. It's really cool. And I really love this series of drawings, illustrations, because I kind of really wanted it to be like a triptych type of thing. So a triptych is like 3 illustrations that kind of go together. What I wanted was like if someone were to potentially buy all 3 together or 2 of them together, you can put them side by side and it's kind of like they're all walking together. That's how I really wanted it to go. So today we're gonna test a print, a 13 by 19 print. So today we're gonna try to print the Buyo on here and then hopefully have it dry enough to test the signing stuff. Printer settings. Yeah. Don't know what's happening. What? It's working. So I had to put it in the back and put thingy. For some reason I kept thinking it was jam, but there's no jams. It's working. It's not working. I think I do it. Maybe I did the settings wrong. I did A3 just because it says A3 plus here. 13. This is so embarrassing. I took graphic design classes and I don't know shit. Super B? It's called Super B. I think I know what was wrong. I didn't change the size. Okay, now it's supposed to go in the top feed. I'm confusion, but whatever. Let's see if it freaking works. I really don't know. Scared. I don't know what I'm doing. I think it's working. It sounds like it is. The size is still wrong. At least the quality didn't get distorted, having it blown up like this. It's so nice. I still really like it. I finally did it right. How the heck are you going to ship this out? I'm just going to use one of the plasticky thingies. Super scuffed. It will be rolled up like this. Yoink, like a poster. And then put in like this. So pretty, so pretty. So with the packaging, you know, like when influencers get like little gifts from like companies and stuff like that, like beauty gurus are like, oh my god, thank you like X, Y, and Z for getting me this gift, and then they have like this like little card thingy with like a little note. I wanted to emulate that so bad. I want like a little card thing to write stuff on. I really want to write a message to every single person that buys. So when I first made the little thank you card illustrations, I used the Buyo illustration into it. Didn't really like it that much, didn't really like it, so I changed it and I used a part of the background from the Midoriko illustration for it. It's super cute, I love it so much. I made this little tissue paper design and I saw on TikTok that you can do it yourself. I thought like you had to get a company to do this. No, you can do this at home by yourself. It's just a little a little hard, okay? All I got was like, you know, like that like tissue paper from the dollar store that you use for gifts. I actually got that and I cut it down to size, cut it like roughly 8.5 by 11 size. So the tutorial I saw, they used like a piece of paper and they had like some sticky adhesive at the back. And what they would do is stick it onto the back and then feed it into the printer, and then it would just print normally. Obviously, me being me, there's gonna be something wrong. I didn't have some fancy adhesive paper. I just had a regular cardstock paper that I used, and I was like, I mean, it would work. All it has to do is just stay on the paper, right? So what I did was I took like tape and then I taped it here, 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 here. Hope this works. Eek, eek. And of course, it had to fail. So basically I searched up for another tutorial and they said you can use glue stick. What I did was I glue sticked the 4 edges really lightly and then stuck it on and then put it through, and it worked. So more for packaging and stuff like that, I just like made a bunch of labels using like illustrations from my sticker sheets and stuff like that. I made labels for B grade mystery packs. Thank you for supporting small businesses sticker, as well as please do not bend stickers because male people have no mercy. And I also designed like this little like product care tip pamphlet that also advertises my YouTube channel. So with promo pictures and product pictures, we took pictures in the living room because we on a budget.
Crystal board, his white cloth for the outside projector thingy, and then a ring light.
And my photographer sister helped me out with taking the pictures and stuff. Like, she also edited them. So I ended up actually using a lot more mock-ups than product pictures that we took, just because the mock-ups look super clean. If you don't know what mock-ups are, it's basically just like an edited photo. So for promo pictures and stuff like that, obviously I had to do a lot of advertising myself because I gotta do everything myself. I was hugely inspired by Olivia Rodrigo's Sour album pictures. When I saw her promo pics for her album, I already knew I instantly wanted to do something like that with these stickers since they're kind of smaller.
You can't stop me.
Can't stop me, can't stop me, can't stop me.
We went outside to take pictures really quickly because it was getting dark. And yeah, so I used a bunch of the pictures from that shoot for like this little TikTok thing that I edited, as well as a GIF video for Twitter and YouTube and Discord later on. With promo videos and stuff like that. Lots of editing, lots of editing. Still editing. I don't know how much the total unedited, untouched, total amount of footage I had. I cut down everything from the last time I edited. I cut down the footage to 2 hours. Angry at myself. Look at my plant. She's thriving. I look so young and alive. During this time, I was like, bro, I literally don't know what I'm doing. I still don't know what I'm doing. She brave. She brave. So I decided to have video with this where it's like summarized really fast and stuff like that, and a more raw like vlog type of video that's gonna be like 2 hours. And then website was like a huge learning curve. A lot of time went into making the website. So I ended up going with Shopify. My other option was Etsy. I ended up going with Shopify because I feel like Etsy is really good with finding people, having people find you. But I kind of wanted to have my website and kind of like make it my own little corner, you know? I can put like my YouTube videos on there, I can write blog posts, and I just really like how flexible it is. With this whole experience, these past 4 months, you can really see how much, I guess, I've grown a lot. I've learned so many things, failed so many times. My YouTube handle, as well as my username handle for my social medias for my art accounts, is wrong. On all of these, they are wrong. In my notepads, they're wrong. Oh my god! This is wrong. And on here, it's wrong!
It's okay.
I'm so sad. I'm so sad.
You just have to correct it.
I'm so sad. They're all wrong. I'm so sad. I'm really sad. Because I failed so many times, I made so many mistakes during this past 4 months. I guess you could say making mistakes got easier. I wasted 2 sheets of photo paper. I could have just used regular paper. I thought it was just gonna pass through, but I'm stupid. It's aligning it. I'm so dumb. You know how expensive these are? I wasted it. I was so happy I got free paper. So when I was printing these, this is a perfectly amazing, great one. And I did another batch, and look at that color. It's so ugly. Oh, you can't probably tell. Like, I feel like if I sold this to someone, they might not even know. But like, the guilt in my soul knowing it's not perfect, I can't do that. So that's why I'm reprinting everything right now. I like messed up 10 prints. That's 10 potential orders that I messed up because I didn't check the settings properly. And I was kind of like, oh well, I'll just print new ones, you know? Versus earlier when I first started this whole journey, I was getting mad that I printed or I wasted a piece of paper. And then like, who knew? 4 months later, I wasted 10 sheets of photo paper. I just said, it is what it is, it's fine, whatever, move on. After all of these mistakes, I've realized that a lot more mistakes are gonna happen, and it's fine because, you know, you're gonna make mistakes and then you're going to learn from it, right? Like I learned, check your print settings before you print it out. I learned that you should take your time. There's no rush with these things. Take your time and enjoy the process, because I feel like although it was a difficult 4 months because I kind of had to put a pause on YouTube and kind of sacrifice a lot of my time into this, at the end of the day, the main reason I wanted to start this was just to create something, learn something. Like I've gotten to the point during this journey that I'm just here to have a good time. Honestly, in the beginning I was really nervous that no one's gonna buy my stuff. I'm gonna put all of this work, but I've gotten to the point where it's like, it's here, I finished, and whatever happens to it is what happens to it. I'm really proud of myself for learning so much stuff production wise, like with stuff with shipping, stuff with how to kind of build a website, kind of how to make stickers, how to make notepads, really understand what goes into a small business, and kind of being even more empathetic towards small business owners and understanding why their prices are really high. It makes sense because it's a lot of freaking hard work. Yeah, I learned so much, and whatever happens with the shop, I know I'm gonna have mistakes. There's gonna be mistakes in the future, but please be patient. It's just me here, it's just me. I'm super proud of myself for sticking through this journey. There's so many times where I was like, is it worth it? And then the other side of me is like, bro, you wasted so much money on this already, you invested so much money, you gotta just see it through, you just gotta keep going and finish it. And my mother's like, fine, whatever. I would like to genuinely say that each and every single one of these products are made with love. With love. A lot of care into every single one of these products, okay? None of these products were made with anger. The only ones that were made with anger are the ones that ended up having a mistake. AKA the Brie grades, but you know, they're discounted. Don't let these go to waste. They're cheap. I love them now because I learned from these mistakes. Another thing is, this whole week I've been super freaking anxious, nervous for the launch. And I think whenever I get really nervous, it's always because I'm nervous about other people's opinions. And I don't know, I just keep telling myself I didn't work hard enough. There isn't enough stuff that I did. Even though I did, I have freaking like 17 items in the shop that I handmade all myself. I don't know, there's like the self-doubt voices in my head that are like, oh, like what if someone comes onto the shop and say, oh, that's it? That's all you worked on for 4 months? But I don't know. And I think another reason why I guess I documented this whole thing is so I can remind myself that I did work hard, because I forget that, I guess. I'm just doing my best. I think I was scared about what other people thought, but at the end of the day, I gotta tell myself, I worked on this for 4 months. It's fine. Whatever someone else thinks, it doesn't matter. You know you worked hard on this. You know you worked hard on this. And I think the last thing that I wrote down is that no one knows what they're doing. It's okay. I started this business, this whole thing. I didn't know what to buy. I didn't know how to make anything. Everyone's kind of improvising their life. So if you want to start something, if you want to try something, just try it. It's okay. You're gonna fail. It's fine. At least you're not gonna fail as much as me. No, I'm joking. If you're gonna start something, just start. As my friend once said, fail forward. And that's what I did. So I've I've been filming for a whole hour, and I think that's all for this video. As this video is coming to an end, I believe that the website is already up now, so go ahead. The link is in the description, or you can just search up tihahasketch.com. Everything's there, worldwide shipping, except for the bigger prints. With that being said, and yeah, I hope that the products that I made met your expectations. I also had a lot of self-doubt in that department. I felt like I didn't work hard enough. I felt like I didn't do enough, but I'm glad I did this documentary to remind myself, bro, you freaking did work hard, okay? Anyways, I think that's all for today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Hello.
My legs. Ah!
I was vlogging when you were doing the photos, Joy. Your butt.
Yeah, I know. Don't use it.
That's $20. Your butt.
Your butt. Why would you put it on your bed?
Why would you go on my bed? Who said you're welcome here?
Oh, bro.
It has your booty stank on it now.
And we're here to support you. One more minute. Ah! Just yell.
This
ah!
is 4 months of my life has come down to this moment. It has come down to this moment, and you are here to witness it.
10, 9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, she's alive. She's alive.
Oh my gosh, you did it right. Yeah, I was looking at my clock app.
Freaking alive. Can you check it if it works? Because I really don't doubt.
Oh, they're both so cute. They're counting down on Discord.
I made $60. Oh, wait. Shit, that was one order. I just woke up from a nap. I don't even know how long I slept. I think I slept at like 11, and I didn't get sleep because I was packing all the packages and stuff, and we went to drop off today at the post office, but by the time we got there it was already closed, so I was only able to drop off the letter mail stuff. I don't know, I was just in bed and I was like thinking a lot, and I think a lot, especially at nighttime, and I'm so tired. And it's like, it's a good tired because I really wanted to get all this stuff done. So, oh my god, I'm getting vulnerable. My eyes are so like, whoa, tired. But oh my god, it burns. So people are always like, Angela, you work so hard. I don't know how you have like the ambition or the initiative to do things. Like, I don't know how you can work on like long-term projects and stuff like that by yourself without like getting distracted and stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't know, bro. Like, I'm a college and uni dropout. In my head, it's like, bro, I don't have like anything else to do. I might as well be productive, right? I guess like I just have a lot of ambition because I have these goals that I want to achieve. I don't know why I'm crying. Growing up, I didn't really have much. I guess I'm a big dreamer. I didn't have much growing up. We had family, but we didn't have money, I guess you could say, growing up. And my parents worked really hard every day to put a roof over our head and food on the table. When I was little, I guess like I had interest in like art and stuff like that, but I didn't think I'd ever achieve the things that I have. When I was in elementary school, I would never have thought I would have the equipment to do YouTube. I used the things that I had, and then, well, I made content from my passion. And then in high school, something sad happened and we moved away. I was kind of like living life and going with the flow. I didn't expect a lot of anything. During high school, I didn't have like money or anything either. And then after high school, again, I was going with the flow, and I was lucky enough, because I started making fashion hauls for fun, I was lucky enough to partner with this company, and I got money. And I was able to buy the things that I never ever thought I would be able to buy. And I'm not materialistic. I like to get things that I know will last, things that I will use every single day. Whenever I would buy something that I knew I wouldn't care about like later in the future, I would get freaking depressed. I ended up having enough money to like get my own camera, and I had enough money to pay for college. I don't know why, I don't know how. And I guess in high school I prayed a lot because I didn't know what else to do. I didn't live the kind of life where things happen orderly. It was kind of like, I don't know, things are happening, kind of going with the flow here. Even though I never thought in a million years that I would have my own camera, that one day I'll have my own computer to edit, I'll have my own room. I never knew I would ever have anime stuff. I only started collecting anime stuff in 2018, I think. I don't know. I guess I just feel bad that I kind of choose to miss out on like life things, like typical 20-year-old life things, go drinking and go party. I mean, those type of stuff isn't really my thing, I guess. And I just choose to work a lot because I guess the next goal after being able to pay for college, being able to buy my own equipment, is to get a house. And I'm in the position right now where it's like feels like a goal that's like really far away. If you think about it, back when I was in elementary school, back when I was in high school, my life right now felt like a dream that was really far away that I wouldn't be able to achieve. So now I know it's like really scary. Who knows, maybe in the next couple of years, I don't know, maybe I can get a house. The house has been one of my big goals ever since sad things happened in 2016. I don't want to expect anything too much. Back when, you know, I was dreaming about this life, back when I was in elementary or high school and I was dreaming about this life, literally doing YouTube every day, having my own little shop that I always wanted to have. Hard work pays off. I got so many orders. So many people are gonna have my art on their walls in their house, and they're gonna see my ugly handwriting, and they're gonna have my stickers all over their laptops, all over their books, and I'm just thankful and proud of myself. Everything that I made in the shop is very like sentimental and meaningful to me. So it's like I don't know, it feels like if someone else does it for me, it's not gonna be the same, you know? I want every order to come from me, every card written by me, every package packed by me, because I'm just so thankful for everyone. And even though my house that I want to get one day feels really far away, who knows, maybe one day I will actually achieve it, and I'll look back at this video and be like, see, you're dreaming here and now it's a reality, you know? So I can't wait for that to happen. I don't know when, but I'm speaking it out into the universe. Whenever it's meant to happen, it will. And yeah, and I've just been crying. That's why I work really hard so I can buy a house for my family. And then after that goal, I have so many other goals. I want my cousins to come to Canada. The ones who want to stay can stay. The ones who want to visit can visit. And then get a house in the Philippines so that whatever my family wants to visit, they can. Because it's been so long since a family saw my family in the Philippines. Also, it's like kind of lonely here sometimes. We don't really have that much family anymore, or like close family friends anymore, because like we moved away and stuff. But you know, it is what it is. Maybe one day our family will be big again. I guess that's all for this update. This also might be the end of the vlog. I just wanted to talk about and be vulnerable about why does Angela work so hard. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, that's all for this video. Thank you everyone so much for watching, for supporting my channel, for supporting my videos. I know I look so ugly throughout this whole day. I'm just so thankful. I feel like I've been blessed a lot in this life. I get really sad easily. I feel like a lot of the times I'm just really sad. I also distract myself with like my dreams and working a lot, so I don't feel sad. I feel like as long as I just keep going, because there's a lot of times where I just wanted to give up. But yeah, okay, that's all for today, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching this long ass vlog, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.